Alright guys, so good morning or good evening whenever you guys are watching. Right now it's nighttime for me, so and I apologize, it's a weird angle. But I'm gonna share a story with you guys, or I'm gonna have someone else share a story, but I just wanna go over real quick. Um this story is emotional, so if you wanna cry more, stay and watch. If you wanna cry later, go away. Anyway, um this is another local landscaper in Ohio, and he knows somebody personal, and I'm gonna let him share his story and why he's doing this. But um, he's taking all the money he gets from this cleanup and putting it towards the GoFundMe page and paying off his house payment for a while. And this owner of property or something is just in the hospital on and off, and he's having financial issues, and I'm gonna let them share his story here in just a little bit, but it's very heartwarming to hear, but also heartbreaking. And something like this can go multiple different ways. And I kind of thought a lot about how this could go, and we're all praying for everybody that's going through hard times right now. And to be honest, it could be good or bad, and depending on how it goes, it could end up in a heartwarming story later on. So basically, this landscaper can pay off his house payment for the next 6 months since he can't do it, and that should help him with his house payment at least, and then go from there. So I'm gonna let him share his story, and then I'll let you guys know my thought. See you guys.
We're gonna help a guy named Gary Cecil. He's a lawn guy. He got cancer before the start of the season. His season was completely wiped out while he was going through treatments, and because of that, now he's in a position where he may lose his home. I tell you guys, I don't care about the money, and I'm gonna go ahead and put my money where my mouth is. I'm gonna go ahead and pay his house payment for 6 months, because I know the winter months are the hardest time. So I'm going to go ahead and pay that house payment, but I'm also going to support his GoFundMe in this video, and the first 90 days of the revenue from this video are going to go to him after all, the proceeds. So, all right, the first thing I'm going to do on this property is I'm going to go ahead and cut the yard. I'm going to use the mower, weed eat, mow it again if I have to, which I'm sure I will. So that's where we're at. Let's get to it.
Hello, friend. My name is Gary Garrison. I am a 56-year-old dad blessed with a 7-year-old son. In December of 2020, I was diagnosed with cancer. Now August, weeks ago, scans revealed no cancer to their knowledge, with regular scans to continue in the following months.
Gross. There's a pee bottle on every job, and I just happened to hit this one. Yummy.
As a father, it's hard to see many children without their dad today. I'm overwhelmed that survival of this venture is very hopeful. However, with over 70 hospital visits and treatments, for the first time in my life, I've been unable to work and provide for our son and his mom. They mean everything to me, and I have let them down. At least, that's how I feel. Now facing over $30,000 in collections and medical debts still climbing, the physical healing has become merely half the challenge we face ahead. The financial healing will be as steep a climb as the physical. Asking for help is painful. It makes a person feel unwanted, alone, and disposable. With any help you're led to give, even sharing this, please share this. I am deeply in your debt and grateful. Thank you so much for anything you're led to do, to play a role in helping us. Our children are our future. If it wasn't for our son and his mom, this plea would likely not be made. Alone, I would navigate just fine as I've done in times past. But this time, there's more to consider than just myself. Throughout this year, I've asked for help on Facebook, but very few have seen it, as my audience are only dozens with little response. But those who have responded did so with all their heart for our son and I thank God for those who've blessed us. For these are not people of wealth, but people with a huge heart for a child and his dad and his mom. Whatever social platform you may have, please consider sharing this. And by doing so, you too are helping a child in his life with his father continue on without the stress and worry of whether or not their house is going to be taken, whether or not they're going to make it through to the next year. Asking for help is one of the most painful things I've ever done. This is hard. It's really hard. I'm very blessed by those who have reached out to help. And I know that with your help, we're going to get through this. This storm will pass, and we will continue to have a decent life without the worry that cancer has brought on. Thank you. Thank you so much for all of your help. We appreciate you. We love you. And I so look forward to getting back where I can help others again. Thank you again.
So after watching the clip, how did you guys think? You know, what went through your head? You could pause the video, talk about it, or you could put in the comments, text me, whatever. But I want to know what you guys thought. I want to know what you guys thought, and you know, whether it was good or bad. And it definitely affected me emotionally. And something like this is very heartwarming to hear. We began. And honestly, in all honesty though, it really, I don't know how to say it. Like, it could be good or bad. And you know, the fact that he did this makes me want to cry on the inside, but knowing it's for a good reason too. And you know, he also mentions eye of the storm, or at least get through the storm, and he knows he's not alone, and you guys are not alone either. So if you could, obviously, you know, take the time, pray for him. And there's a GoFundMe page. I'm not asking you guys to, you know, put money towards it, but go look at it, write a comment, and go from there. And, you know, it might be in the link in the description if I can find it, but stuff like this really, it's a big help, you know. And, so me personally, I don't know, would I ever do this? Maybe not that, I mean, that's a lot of money. But I wouldn't do that exactly. However, I have done something very similar, and I'll share that, you know. And with that story, you know, that could go to a few different ways, you know. And I actually I've seen a lot of other stories and heard other stories as well, and it could, you know, it's good and bad at the same time. And you know, I've done something similar where, you know, I did a 700 something job for a customer, or it was like a 600, I don't know, something $600 or $700, and they had like only 300 something in their bank account, or 400. And I told them, look, if that's all you have till your next paycheck or whatever it is, I'm gonna eat up the cost on this one. I'm gonna lose profit, I'm gonna lose money, but look, you keep that for your kids, you keep that for your family. You keep that for your kids, you keep it for your family, pay your bills, go buy food, do what you have to stay alive. Keep your house. I don't want somebody to, yeah, it's personal, it's what she told me, but she definitely teared up. I don't want anybody losing their house or anything, and she gets paid monthly, and that's all she had for the rest of the month. Keep in mind, there's the first week of the month too, after all the other bills she paid. Stuff like this could be good and bad, or bad. And the fact that, you know, she was happy, you know. I do random acts of kindnesses out of nowhere sometimes. Like, I'll go to the fire departments, deliver donuts, gift cards, whatever it is. When I can, and when I have free time. That's just something I like to do. And that's not a need where I have to kind of thing, you know? That's just doing something nice to make put a smile on someone's face. But doing something, you know, like paying for the car behind you, even if it's just a quarter, goes a long way. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what anyone's going through. I know. I'm gonna describe somebody. Actually, a few people. I know 3 people right off the bat, long distance and close by, that are going through a hard time right now. Emotionally, mentally, physically. And, you know, just by visiting them, calling them, whatever it is, knowing that they're there by my side, and they know that I'm there by their side, then nothing should, you know, there shouldn't be any kind of tears or anything when they know that someone's by their side and that they're there if you need them, you know? And stuff like that, you know, depression's real, guys. And it hurts when you don't get enough help, or, you know, goes a long way. But my point in the video is do something nice. Like, this guy, he went above and beyond. He didn't have to do that, but he knows the guy so well that he did. I don't know what you guys have done different. Comment down below if you guys have done something random like that, or even smaller, but still something. But definitely, please pray for him, and yeah, I'm gonna cry now, but have a good night. I love you guys. Have a good day, and see you guys later. Peace.